they would, the base fire boss there, that he would come up, he'd be in a suit, and he would say, they'd say, Captain, this is Mr. So-and-so, and he'd like to make a, run with you in the fire. Well, that was great because I'm setting 2 stories up.
You lost the mic.
I'm setting 2 stories up and 3 sections back. He's setting way up in the front in a plastic bubble. This is a Navy version of a B-24, with those 4-engine bombers. And so I'm setting way back here, and in the front where he's setting, it's a bubble, and all he can see this much. So what I'd do is take off to the fire, and I'd find out where it was, and purposely go around. And he would, normally they'd have a bunch of, cameras and film, and I'd come around at the fires down here, come around real low, and you're going about 200 miles an hour, and the trees are going right under his feet, about 100 feet. And then I'd slow down throughout the gear and the flaps and go over and plunge straight into the fire. And we'd come back, and the guy come up and he'd say, I think I made a mess in your airplane. I'd say, that's okay. I said, we have flying crew that'll clean that up. Don't worry about it. And his camera with those super lenses would be broken. And anyhow, one other thing we did is coming back from a fire in Alaska, you have the bears and the moose. Well, there's always a little slurry left in your tank. So coming back, the bears are, they're like this. We'd line up on them, and they're giving you this, and we go, and we'd hit them with 200 miles an hour of red dye. Then we'd turn around and look, and he'd go from this to what? So I always thought of, we'd do that with bear and moose. I always thought of some hunter up in Alaska, seeing a red moose coming at him. But anyhow, while I'm waiting for my 2 assistants, Rena and Nada, I'll do a little tune while they're coming up. Rena and Nada, where are you? Well, he was born and raised down in Jacksonville. He was a nice young man, not the kind that would kill, but a jealous fight over a pretty young maiden, and a flashing blade, like a big bowie knife, sent him running like a dog through the Everglade. Boom, boom, boom. Running like a dog through the Everglade. Running like a dog through the Everglade. Running real fast, 'cause you can't stand still. 'Cause if the skeeters don't get you, then the gators will. Boom, boom, boom. Well, the sheriff went in, and he came back out, and he said, that boy's dead. And there ain't no doubt he gave his life for that sweet young maid. 'Cause everybody knows you can't survive in the Everglade. Boom, boom, boom. Running like a dog through the Everglade. Running like a dog through the Everglade. Running real fast, oh, you can't stand still. 'Cause if the skeeters don't get you, then the gators will. Boom, boom. Well, the years went by, and his girl got wed. His family gave him up for dead. But now and then, the natives would say they saw him caught him running through the Everglade. Boom, boom, boom. Running like a dog through the Everglade. Running like a dog. Join me with this one, okay? It's running like a dog through the, and for those of you a little slow, it's running like a dog. You got it? Boom, boom, boom. Running like a dog through the Everglade. Running like a dog through the Everglade. Running real fast. Oh, you can't stand still. 'Cause if the skeeters don't get you, then the gators will. Boom, boom. Well, the rattlesnakes crawled all around all night. They gave that boy a terrible fright. Just one bite, and the price is paid. 'Cause everybody knows you can't survive in the Everglade. Boom, 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 running like a dog through the Everglade. Running like a dog through the Everglade. Running real fast, 'cause you can't stand still. 'Cause if the skeeters don't get you, then the gators will. Oh, the alligators watched with their alligator eyes, hiding in the brush for that big surprise. But a boy was swinging from vine to vine. But the alligator said, oh, it's supper time. Boom! Running like a dog through the Everglade. Louder! Running like a dog through the Everglade. Running real fast, oh, you can't stand still. 'Cause if the skeeters don't get you, then the gators will. Well, he never heard the news on the radio. He was deep in the swamps, so he'll never know that all of his running doesn't make much sense. 'Cause the jury done ruled it was self-defense. Where are my sisters?